I knew Mosiah since maybe 2000, 2002, roughly, approximately around that time. A young man growing up, I was a troublemaker. I used to run away plenty from home, and I used to run around, go by one of my cousins, and she husband was a Bobo priest, and he was Mosiah Bobo priest at the point in time. Mosiah was about 15, 16 years, and I had the opportunity to always get to go to Bobo camp with him for Sabbath and whatnot. And so, on doing so, me and the younger members of the Bobo camps, at the point in time when we had about 5 young men around my age, Mosiah was always the person that stand out to me because the way he would speak, the eloquence he would speak with, the profoundness of the Bible, how well he could recite everything that he learned, and how well-rounded he is with musical instruments and being able to sing as well. Those were some key pointers that kind of made him a real intriguing person to begin with. My most fun memory of Mosiah would be, I had known him from being in Sabbath camp and Bobo camp around Sabbath time and thing, but never really outside of that space, right? And it had this young lady I had this crush on growing up. I happened to meet her at a time when I pop up, and I was kind of skeptical because I was like, if this young man is going to be interested in the young lady who I am interested in, then I would have a real tough competition because I mentioned as a young man I'm admiring this fella who is like way beyond his time, you know. So that is one of the most fun, and thankfully that was the case, that was the cousin. Yeah, that is the bottom line, and so that worked out right up in my favor. I didn't know that he was doing music or we lost touch as he moved from Trinidad to Germany. At some point, I don't even know when. The interaction was because of a mutual person. It's not like if we went to school there and we was good friends or anything. So at some point when he moved, I didn't even know. And then I was doing my own thing, living wherever at the point in time, but not knowing that he left. So it's only a couple of years, probably in COVID, I came rediscover his profile, and I was like, wow, this man is actually a full-fledged musical artist that I know nothing about. So that was a surprise because, you know, I didn't know anything about it, and I was not rediscovering him, so to speak. But I wasn't mad shocked, you know, because as I said, the experience from being in Bobo camp, he was always a well-rounded musician / singer, so it made sense that is what he was doing. I wasn't too surprised that he doing the quality of music he doing either, because as I say, he was something real intriguing from the jump. And all in all, I think anybody who could say that they actually had the opportunity to meet up with Mosiah, who knows him personally, who had the opportunity to interact with him as a person, whether you know him prior to him doing music or you know him only when he started doing music and he's a fan. If there's one thing I think we all could agree on, is that he's a very genuine human. Almost not even human, because he's that genuine, a heart of gold. The way his mind works, the way he's passionate about what he believes in and serving the Almighty and making sure and get the right message across for the youngsters, especially, you know, the generation before us. He's definitely what I would like to call a trendsetter in every right, and a unique individual, somebody who know exactly what they're for, and he dedicates so much time to giving his best foot forward and giving us quality music and the right message, all in all. And like I say, I think anybody who interact with him from this far could attest to that just like I am. And yeah, if you don't know the artist, you should get familiar, especially if there's a love of reggae music and good quality reggae music. Something that you could learn something for, something that would inspire to be greater, something that would touch your heart and your soul. Mosiah Martin is the man to tune into. Love and respect all the time. Jah Rastafari.
Knowledge is worth more than gold. Got to be meek and let Jah take control. Live spiritually,